I just want to say that I'm a huge advocate, or at least I used to be. Maybe I'm still am. Maybe I don't know, kind of a little bit, for Donald Trump and his administration. I still believe 2020 was a rigged election. I mean, there's no passing that. There's no denying that unless you're a fucking idiot. But that being said, it's kind of disappointing to see Trump siding with this terrorist state, Israel. And the way he thinks is really despicable, honestly. When he talks about Palestinian lives as if there were nothing at all. They're worthless. Talk about their land and see it as a real estate opportunity is fucking despicable, disgusting. But that's what you get from Europeans, man. This is how they think. Less about other people who are non-Europeans. I mean, we've seen how these Europeans came from the north and into the Palestine territory, the land of Palestinians, and took their land from them. This is how they think. This is mine, like they did with South Africa, for another example of that, or they did in Australia, or America, for that matter, and the Americas, in fact. Now, it's horrible. It's horrible. I really had high expectations for Donald Trump regarding the Palestine versus terrorist state situation, but America always sides with terrorists. They have been for a very long time. They fund ISIS. ISIS is just another U.S. military branch located in the Middle East. Just like Al Qaeda is. So yeah, that's their nature since the very beginning of how America started. I mean, they killed a bunch of Native Americans. They killed a whole lot of them. They terrorized them. They were terrorists. That's what they are. America, the United States, stands with terrorism. They always did. There's no denying that. Hiroshima. They could come up with a billion excuses why that needed to happen. Oh, it's war. No, it's terrorism. It's not war, it's terrorism. Nobody's a threat to the United States unless you make them a threat. You create your own demons, as they say, right? And that's what America have been doing for a century, for a very long time.
How confident are you, Mr. President, that you can keep the ceasefire in Gaza and conclude the three phases of the deal?
I'm not confident. That's not our war, it's their war, but I'm not confident, but I think they're very weakened on the other side.
Do you support the two-state
Gaza, boy, I looked at a picture of Gaza. Gaza is like a massive demolition site. That place it's really got to be rebuilt in a different way.
Do you plan to help in rebuilding Gaza?
I might. Gaza is interesting. It's a phenomenal location. On the sea, best weather, everything's good. It's like some beautiful things could be done with it, but it's very interesting. But some fantastic things could be done with Gaza.
How do you see the future in governance for Gaza?
Well, it depends. I can't imagine you could have, well, you certainly can't have the people that were there. Most of them are dead, by the way, right? Most of them are dead. But they didn't exactly run it well. Run viciously and badly. So you can't have that.
I mean, I'm definitely not shocked that he sided with the terrorist state. I'm not shocked at all. Again, like I said, the history is very clear. That's who they usually stick with their own. Europeans stick with Europeans. And you got to say that about a lot of other ethnicities and other races. They always stick with their own. I feel like justice doesn't really exist. It's actually relative, I feel like. It's definitely relative. A sense of justice or a sense of moral responsibility is relative, depending on who is in the wrong and who is in the right. What complexion are they, and what race are they, or even what nationality are they? Matters regarding that specific scenario. So it wasn't shocking to me to see that Trump sided with this terrorist state. Really, it wasn't. I did had expectations. I said that, and I do stand by that. But it's not shocking, is what I'm trying to say here.